Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper, the model builder, and the build today is... Yeah, I'm a great Formula One fan, and I watched it already when Prost and Senna were driving. And I was at first a Prost fan, but I changed over to Senna. Because I saw what was happening, especially in the Japan race that is very famous for the crash. We're building Senna's Lotus Renault 970, and this is what we have at the moment. Have a look at that. That is such a beautiful car, and it's together properly, like the other car that we have that is going together so properly, and you can hardly see it, but it's there. The Lancia Stratos Rally Regina de Riley. Let's start this beautiful build. As you can see, we've got quite a few packs here, and I've got some more here, but this is the first pack we do, and I've got a second pack here at the ready because there's not a lot to do, a lot of little things. And I'm going to turn this around. We're getting the little parts out as well, and we're starting with that one. And we're putting, I think this is a little mistake. I think this is where we should put it, and not on those. They're saying that we have to put it on this, but I don't think that's possible. But we are going to push it in there. As you saw, there are some lugs in there that we can push it through. That's where you can see them. I'll show you on the top camera right there. All right, so this is what we've just done, and as you can see on the back there, that's where you see those pins coming through. Let's put that there for a moment. Now we're going to put this, right in this area with this up, and this is on the higher side, so it will go on like so. So you can see that there, but we're going to turn it around because we're putting screws on the other side. We're putting pretty small screws on. I'm going to get my small screwdriver out. Screws. As you can see right there, all screws are in. Maybe that's even better for you. All screws are in, and all were Let's turn this around because we are working in that little area there. We have three very tiny little things that we can put on, and those we'll be using later. They are more or less exactly the same, and we're going to put these. Let's do it that way. We're going to put those into the points that we see right there, and the last one is going into that one. That's in, and it's pointing down or a little bit to the side. Ooh, I've done it correct. No, they're both the same. I thought they were slightly different. I'm going to leave it like so. Then the tiniest of ones, I need my tweezers for, because... And I'm going to get my favorite glue out, because that one is not staying in properly. As you can see right there, that's what we did. Then we're going to put those two together. There is a certain way to put it in, so that you cannot do it any other way. Like you see there. We're putting into that hole there. That's staying in pretty good, so we're not going to do too much with it. Then we've got these little things left. That's what we're going to do next. But we're only using one, and we're putting it onto the little hole that we see there. That you don't see, but let's go down. The little hole right there. It's hard to see because it's black on black, but believe you me, something is going there. Let me see if I can light that up for you. Right there, that little pin that you see there. All right, and I think that is it, except for this tiny little hose, which goes from the one we just put in to the one we glued earlier, because it was not staying in, so I don't know if that is already dried up, but so I put a little bit of glue on that side, but the horrible thing is I took the whole needle out, so I hope it works and it will not dry out, but we have to find out. That, and that little plate that is underneath. So stage 23, as you can see right there. And let's get everything out. Nothing in there anymore. And we've got some very tiny screws which we'll be using straight away, which are the NP screws. So we want the seat belts in, let's see like that, in there, then coming down. So we're going to put those two on here with those NP screws that we have right there. All right, we've got those done. And how are we going to keep that together? I think I need to introduce a drop of glue there. I'll show you in a moment. I'm drying a bit of glue because I put those belts together with a drop of super glue. Because just keeping them in there by putting them through is not working, and they're not telling us to put any glue on. And that's dry already. That's good. So this is what we have then. I think you can see it right there. It's black on black, but it's neatly in there, so we're going to leave it where it is. That is how it's situated, as you can see. And we're going to put those screws in. I think they were called, yep, HM, and we're going to get a good screwdriver out. As you can see, top camera can probably see it, 2 screws in there, the HM screws. And I think that is, nope, it can't be, because we've got 2 more parts to put on, I think. Oh, that went pretty darn well. This is the left-hand sided one. As you can see right there, it sticks out at the end, but that's how they want it to be, as you can see there as well. So let's put it to the side. These are the parts, and as you can see, this is stage 24. I'm going to turn the car upside down, and this is going in the back here, and it's neatly in there, and we're going to put, let me just get that block out. So we pushed it in right here, and we're going to put those well, they're pretty small screws here, but they've got good Phillips heads. Okay, they're in. Then we're gonna put this in. Look at those arrows. There's an arrow in there as well, so you know which way it is around. There we go, that's in. Don't know if we're turning it around, but I'd rather have it this way. All right, so we're going to the back again, because we've got a few more hoses to put in here, apparently. All right, and that's this stage done as well, because we're not putting anything on those hoses, as you can see. So 1 black here, 1 black there, and the 2 clear ones there. And those clear ones need to dry a bit, so put the fan on that. All right, and you may hear some ventilators. That's the cool down cameras and hardened glue. This is stage 26. And let's put those up there. Okay, let's put the ones in that can go in, because the other ones we need to wrestle in. All right, now we're going to the other side, and this is where it's going to get a little bit harder, because just like that, they're not aligned. So I need to make sure, oh god, that they're aligned. That's 1. And I'm going to put that in first, because that's neatly aligned, and then we're just going to Have to bend it all a bit. There you go, that one's in as well. And this is the first time something is not aligned with this car. Well, that wasn't too bad. It is now. And now we're going to do tiny stuff. This is one that is really hard to put in. That's the one. That one there. That is bloody hard to put in. But if I look at it and the picture, it looks fine. Now we've got this little tiny thing here. Let's see if you can see it on that camera. I hope you do. And we're putting it in on the other side. Which is black on black again, and I can't bloody see it. And the next thing we do is, let's get those cables out of the way, is put these through this hole here and into the cockpit, and they go somewhere here. But I need to have a quick look where. Oh god, no. Alright, what I sprayed on that just now is a little bit of an accelerator. I don't know if it usually doesn't work with a different brand, but it apparently works because it's solid. Okay, we've got those hoses in and in there as well. This is a very fiddly thing to do, but it works. Show you in a moment, guys. I'm in a bit of a concentration mode because the hoses they gave us are slightly too small. Ever so slightly. It could have been just a few, maybe 1 or 2 millimeters longer. Okay, I've cheated a bit here because this is really hard to put in. I did get it in, but I had to super glue it all together. There you go, that's the car. And we'll be when we're done, we put that plate on. I should say that one. We put in here, we worked on the back here, and we put those pipes in. This was a fiddly thing as well, and just silver up those ends, and hoping that you do not see the whitewash, but we will see that when we do the next parts, and hope to see that dry up properly and keep that in. But it is a hassle. First time with this one, by the way, I think, but doesn't matter. Thank you very much for joining me again. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and enjoy me next time on any of my builds. And may it be
that one or any of those. And I've got quite a few, as you can see there. Check out my channel and you'll see the rest of my builds, and I hope you join me next time. Thank you very much for this one, and see you next time. Bye bye.